controls, and installation of trailer accessories with locations in Ocala and Ormond Beach to serve all of Central Florida. Call 1-888-622-1816. Again, that's 1-888-622-1816.
PPIR is a networking group formed to serve the realtor and small business community. It primarily serves the real estate and construction industry, but is open to all businesses that provide any service or product to the real estate business community. PPIR has no membership dues or fees for attendees. The watchwords are keep it simple and maximize networking time. PPIR chapters meet 3 times monthly at different locations after normal business hours. For information on this, call 352-615-9412 or go to events at ppirevents.com. PPIR, professional people in real estate.
Thank you, Joe. 5 minutes after 8 o'clock, a little bit overcast, and boy, I had the weather incorrect yesterday. But I'm gonna use my amateur status as a way to explain myself. I had no idea it poured last night. I don't know if it poured where you are, but it poured where I was, and yeah, it was just not in the forecast yesterday. So let me try it again. 77 degrees right now. There is mention of rain today. It says between 3 and 6. So there's about a 30% chance of rain. But yesterday it said kind of the same thing, and it was at night. 72 is the low tonight, 88 the high tomorrow, with 71 the low tomorrow night. Let me jump to Friday real quick. Look at this. 75 degrees is the high on Friday. That's cool, right?
Yeah.
For us. 63 will be the low Friday night, and there is really just a little bit of rain mentioned for Friday morning, but by the time we get to do First Friday Art Walk over by the chocolate shop, by the way.
That's right.
We're in front of the new hair salon. There's a hair salon going up down there now, right?
Yep.
In Ocala.
Yep.
Ocala, the downtown area is really changing, right?
It is.
I'm telling you, I like the hotel. I know some people have said negative things about it, but I'm a fan of the hotel. I like it. I'm looking forward to it. I've got optimistic thoughts about what it's going to do for this downtown area. So. Mm-hmm. So anyway, so there's my amateur weatherman. Does the weatherman tell you opinionated things like that? No. Galen, you know this on the phone. He was singing to me earlier, Robin. Hey, Galen, how you doing?
I know, he sounds good.
Hey, good morning, Larry, Robin. How are y'all?
Pretty good. Where are you?
Have you guys seen the new gas station, the racetrack that they're building right there on the corner of Silver Springs Boulevard and Pine?
Yes. Yep.
You know, they built that little wall where it says, "Welcome to downtown Ocala." I like that. I thought that looked good. I don't know if you guys had seen that.
I don't think I've seen that. No. Have you seen it, Robin?
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's a nice touch.
It doesn't look bad.
And I'm with you. I think the hotel looks good. I think it's going to add something, and I'm sure the people who have businesses and restaurants downtown are happy about it.
Yeah, and the whole lower level is businesses, so there's more commerce there, and so I don't know. I was watching this thing that one of the guys at the Star Banner put a video together with oh gosh, tell me his name again, Robin. The guy who's building it.
Gaikwad.
Yeah, Mr. Gaikwad. Danny.
Yes,
right?
Danny.
And
Danny Gaikwad.
His son is Karan or something?
Yeah,
K-A-R-A-N?
I can't remember how to pronounce it.
Anyway, they're on there, and we've had them in the studio, really nice people, and they're going to make it very Ocala-centric, so people walk in, they get a little history of Ocala.
What does that mean? It just has horses?
There's more to Ocala than horses.
Let's be clear. When you think of like Ocala-centric, that means, they're going to have horse stuff.
Correct. No,
okay.
But that's not untrue. They will, but they also have.
No.
But he was telling. I don't know if Doug Engel did the video or somebody else, but he was telling whoever was holding the camera. He was saying that other people around town who have some historical things that they are willing to give up have donated to him. I might donate my Silver Springs book to him.
I've got 6 Gun Territory stuff. Maybe I should donate it to him.
He's putting him up in like this little historic thing, and
on loan from Larry Whitler. On loan from Robin McBlain.
Our egos are getting in the way, Galen.
Well, that's what usually happens.
Yeah, but Danny Gaikwad always worked behind the scenes when WOCA was still located at the Cascades, and we were helping Operation Shoebox. The Operation Shoebox in Bellevue, they had all of these shoeboxes, but they didn't have the postage. So Danny Gaikwad came in the studio that day, and he brought a check. write-in made out to Operation Shoebox, covered all of the postage, because we had the lady from Operation Shoebox on. He just came in, sat down, and gave her the check. I mean, gosh, he's always worked behind the scenes, and now his name is getting out there. He's a very humble guy.
Yeah.
Very humble. Appreciate him so much.
So, by the way, Galen, speaking of Operation Shoebox, I want to know if you would like to place a bet with me. Okay?
Okay.
Ready for this? I will bet you.
Yeah.
This has to be a gentleman's bet because, money was never going to exchange anyway. So.
Oh, okay.
So it's a gentleman's bet. Gentleman's bet. And you might actually take the same side. So, then it's not really a bet. But I bet.
All right.
Are you familiar with the story of the couple that stole the money from the Hardee's Toys for Tot box down in Bellevue?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, their video and their pictures are really easy to see, and it's easy to see who they are.
Yeah.
So my bet is that before noon today, we will have a news story that these two have been picked up and arrested.
By noon, so in 4 hours.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. By noon.
The video was released when? Yesterday at like 7?
I don't know.
Right?
I saw it
Like
for
that?
the first time this morning.
Yeah, I did too.
That's what I think most people are going to send it. I don't think by noon today. I'll say by noon tomorrow.
Oh, really? Okay.
'Cause, I think they may. I don't know if they're from Ocala or the area or not. That's the big thing. And they didn't take a lot, so I don't know how much manpower they're going to put behind it. So,
Well, you know what?
how they
stealing.
create that face
Stealing.
recognition software. I'm sure they already have a name. So.
They probably do. It's the nature of the crime. It's Toys for Tots, and it's also the fact that the community is in an uproar about it. Everybody's putting the angry face, the little angry face.
You don't mess with Marines. I mean, the Toys for Tots started by Marines.
There you go.
I mean, you don't mess with the Marines.
You don't mess with the kids. Yeah. So, Galen, all right. So
I think by noon tomorrow.
Okay, so let me make my bet a little bit more interesting. I'm not asking for anything from you, so if I win, you don't have to do anything. But if you win, I will have a pizza delivered to your office. What do you want on it?
You're into this pizza thing. I'll be in Austin, so I don't know if you want to deliver it all the way.
Why not? I could do that. I could deliver a pizza. Where are you going to be in a hotel?
I don't know when. No, not much.
Wait, let me ask you. So you don't like pizza? Would you prefer wings? I'll send wings.
No, I love pizza.
Oh, okay.
I'll take pizza. I like sausage. I like Italian sausage.
There you go.
On my pizza.
Mark that down.
There you go. Italian sausage.
Got
okay.
It. Got it. Okay.
Got it. But no, I think it doesn't matter how much.
Gotta be from Wise Guys, Larry. I'm an exclusive Wise Guys.
Well, that might be hard to do if you're in Austin. I don't know about that. When are you leaving for Austin?
Thursday at 3 a.m.
Oh, well, today's only Tuesday. I mean, all you have to do is get past noon.
That's right.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's fair. Yeah.
But it doesn't matter how little they stole or how much they stole. It's still stealing, and it's wrong. So the law enforcement is always over people that do bad things. They don't ever judge them on the amount they steal. They go after them.
Yes, they do. Makes it whether it's a felony or a misdemeanor. I mean, the value of the item matters. Could be petty theft. Yeah, that matters.
Yeah, but they still go after them. They're not going to sweep it under the carpet.
Not necessarily. Not everywhere. I mean, there's a lot of places that aren't even arresting people for shoplifting anymore. So, I mean, here, because of what they stole, I think that's a bigger deal than how much they stole.
Yeah, you're probably right. And the fact that there's a little bit of an outcry from the social network.
Yeah, they look like they have.
Yeah, there's a lot of outcry.
Yeah, they look like Larry said, they're healthy, they can work for a living, but instead they're just using their age as to steal from other people. They're going to get
we don't like it as a society when you steal from things that we think are honorable and noble, whether it's a church or a synagogue or a mosque or a school. I always get mad when somebody embezzles money from a school or another nonprofit or You know what I mean? Or when people are panhandling and they have I'm a veteran sign, and then you find out they're not a veteran.
Yeah.
You know, that's the kind of thing that really bothers people, and I respect that. So again, I think it's who they took it from more than what they took. So,
and we're collecting.
Voice for Tots. What an incredible program. And so you're not stealing
Galen?
insurance to cover it. You're taking it from kids.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But yeah, that whole insurance covering it thing, that never sets with me well either, because like the thing with the city of Ocala, $700,000 they say now was paid to that fraudulent account.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, the one for the downtown development guy.
Yeah, but it was for the work
the airport.
The work being done at the airport.
Correct.
Yeah.
Taxpayer dollars.
Oh, okay. All right. Yes, now I remember that one. Yes.
It's taxpayer dollars. It's not, that's what it is. $742,000 from taxpayers, hard-earned money.
And think about how easy they did it. They made a new web address that looked like the actual website of the company, but they added an extra S to the name, made it plural, constructions instead of construction, right? So they had the new address, and then they said, we need a new photocopy of one of your checks so we can get the routing and account numbers. That's all they had to do. That's all they had to do to trick them, and next thing you know, they're out $700,000. That's crazy.
In the world of hospitals, what's been really, really happening is these people go in and they put the access to these hospitals' databases and their whole infrastructure computer system, and then they hold it hostage and they shut down their computer system, and it's called ransom.
Yeah.
And so there was a report last week that a hospital in that we actually service in Birmingham, and they paid an unclosed amount for all their data back, and they paid it within 5 hours.
Wow.
Because they just couldn't operate. They couldn't have a single surgery. They couldn't admit anyone. They couldn't dispense medicine, and so they just paid it.
Wow, that is crazy.
It's crazy what some of these people are doing. They're incredibly clever. They're just using it to a means of evil instead of to a means of good.
Did you ever get a sextortion email? No, I did.
I think you have to have sex first with somebody other than your wife.
No.
Or your loved one.
No.
Okay.
Gosh, do I have to tell you this? I didn't.
No. Well, Larry, after you made me go to the giddy.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I might have shown you that anyway, but I think it was mostly a radio bit. But anyway, I got this letter that they said, we were using your phone camera, and we got pictures of you looking at dirty movies, and hey, we're going to share it with the community if you don't send us a large amount of money. And I said, wow, this is great. I'm going to look like I have a life, at least something going on, I'm not completely dead. And nobody ever released anything. I kept waiting.
How much do they want?
Oh, it was like thousands of dollars. I was waiting for the Star Banner to have this article. Larry on the morning radio show. Looking at porn, and it shows me in my underwear or something. I don't know.
No, let's be clear. We pay not to see that.
But like I said earlier, I mentioned this earlier with this other story with the Star Banner, that I'm 64. I could joke about this, and it's it's not really a big deal. But if you're 17, you might hurt yourself, kill yourself, pay the money. Oh my gosh, the people are really needing to be stopped. The people that are doing these things. So, hey,
there's a Netflix. I don't know if you've ever seen the TV show Black Mirror.
No.
Netflix show. They talked about that.
There is so many shows out there. Every show sounds good, and I get stuck on one. Right now, I've been watching Suits. I've been watching Suits.
You're watching what?
Suits.
We're on season 8.
I basically limit myself to
Suits.
1 hour or one show a day. This is a show that I guess it takes it takes an hour, but if you watch it on Netflix or Amazon, whatever it's on.
Amazon, it's 45 minutes.
Yeah, it's only 45 minutes. No commercials, which is good. So.
Well, there's a show on Netflix called The Great Train Robbery. I've been watching it for like 4 weeks, and I watch like 30 minutes of it at a time.
Oh.
So, I understand what you're saying. Literally, I don't think I'm ever going to finish it. But it's interesting. It holds me for about 45 minutes, and then I have to do something else.
Oh, gosh, yes.
So,
yeah.
Maybe I'll watch it on the airplane going to Austin. Did I tell you I'm going to Austin, Texas Thursday? Can you tell I'm a little excited?
Are you excited about that?
Yeah, my wife is like, God, I'm so sick of hearing about it.
Wait a minute.
I've been thinking about it for 6 months.
Well, how often did she talk about Greece? You got
exactly. There you go.
See, but that would assume we have a fair and equitable relationship, Larry. I mean, it's yes, ma'am, no, ma'am.
Oh my God!
Right away.
She does.
Wow.
She either listens or her friends listen.
We went through all her pictures of Greece, and there's probably 400 or 500. We got halfway through, and I told her, I said, I need a break. This is like watching a documentary. I said, it's really fascinating. I said, I just need a break. And then I got out of the room to where we were looking at him on the computer screen, and I said, yeah, I can't wait for Thursday. And she goes, yeah, I'm tired of hearing about it already. I'm like,
wow.
An hour and a half talking about Greece. So it's fun. It's fun. But it's rare that you get to have a bucket list item, much less 2 months apart. So she is happy for me. She's just ready for me to go and come back.
She's gonna party.
She's got kid duty. I think my son has something every morning and evening that I'm gone. So.
Oh, that's good.
There's no shared ride system now that I'm gone.
Well, you guys are great parents, and you have 2 great children.
Did you tell Lisa the phlebotomist that we talked about her in the air and we're giving her accolades?
I did. I sent her an email.
Oh.
I didn't get a chance to talk to her. I wasn't sure she was working.
Are you her boss?
So I sent her an email. No.
Are you her boss's boss?
No.
You're not above her. I mean, not above her. You know what I mean?
I'm not directly in her org chart.
You're corporate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you could send down the note. Hey, whoever's her boss, give her
a raise.
Something.
Oh, I already did. Yeah, and I CC'd her on that. Yeah.
Oh, good for you. Good for you.
Nice.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah,
and her boss's boss's boss. So it was fine.
See how important my blood is?
That's right, exactly.
That's how important my blood is.
Your blood has clout.
Hey, by the way, before we go over to finding out about the blood supply, I want to tell you something, that this is something to be very proud of for you. You got to laugh from silence. Just so you know, I can explain, but it is cool to know that all you had to do was say nothing and you got to laugh.
Okay.
Jan Marino came in here from Palm Garden to update their ad, because they are now best of the best, so they wanted to talk about it a little bit on the commercial, which we'll play in a little bit. And she said the funniest thing was the other day when you said to Galen 186, and all we heard were crickets.
That was great.
Because you had no idea what 186 was, and I was under the impression this was a number that would mean something to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she apparently thought it was the funniest thing that I was all excited to tell you about this 186.
Yeah.
And then it sounded like this.
Well, what warms my heart is she didn't bring up your National Share a Joke Day joke. That's honestly what I was really worried about. I'm like, oh, Jan, please. Don't encourage them. Don't feed the animal.
It's not the first time we've done that bit. And by the way, the most feedback we ever get is during First Friday Art Walk, so we'll hear about it this Friday.
Yeah.
But
you have fans, Galen.
But nobody ever says the jokes are funny. What they say is the bit is funny or the segment is funny.
Oh, I agree with that.
That's what they say.
You're plagiarizing half of them.
All of them. Every single one of them.
I think you make some up.
I don't remember the whole joke. It was just I invented a word, plagiarism, something.
That was good, yeah.
I can't remember.
All right, how is the blood supply? I do have a segment today if we can squeeze it in. Well, how's the blood supply?
We're right there at a 5-day blood supply. We're kind of in a good space. Keep growing that blood supply. We need platelets right now. So please. If you've never donated platelets, call us at 622-3544 and donate platelets.
And speaking of Palm Garden, they are one of the sponsors of that important announcement. Go to Palm Garden and take a tour. Jan is hoping that you stop by and take a tour. And I'm telling you, you will like it. They're having a Halloween party. Oh, it's not open to the public, so never mind.
Right.
But you can go there and take a tour, and you can say, "Hey, can I
get candy?"
You can get candy.
And what's nice about Palm Garden of Ocala is that you don't need to call in advance and make an appointment. You just show up at the door, and that's the best way to take a tour, because then nobody's prepared to put on something that doesn't exist. But Palm Garden of Ocala, it's so genuine. Every way around is genuine. You're never, ever going to be fooled by them.
Wow, very good. And Penn Flooring, go see them as well. They're also a sponsor. They're at 1201 Southwest 17th Street. They have some flooring that you might want to consider to make your office or home more beautiful from the floor up, just as we did here at WOCA. Penn Flooring is at 1201 Southwest 17th Street.
Yes.
All right, so I got 2.5 minutes.
Oh.
When do you leave for? Oh, that's Thursday.
Thursday.
So remember the bet. If noon comes and goes and we have not heard who these people are and that they've been arrested, the ones who stole the Toys for Tots money, then I owe Galen a pizza with Italian sausage on it.
Yes, Italian sausage.
Which will be sent to your office in Gainesville, since that's where you're going to be, right?
Today.
Yeah, we'll do it today.
Today I will be there, yeah.
Deal?
Okay.
Deal.
Deal.
Okay. All right. All right, so these are some of the things that plumbers have discovered in pipes.
Okay.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah, things
All right.
Plumbers have discovered in pipes.
Because they're clogged or something, right?
Because they're clogged, yes. And somebody called them up, hey, what's stopping my toilet? Okay. Well, one plumber found 26 dead mice.
Oh, no.
26 dead mice.
Okay. You would kind of expect that.
Yeah,
right?
That's crazy. Oh, my God. Let's see. This guy found that the sewer line had frozen solid and the section of pipe with feces in it would need to be cut and replaced. Well, that's obvious. That's okay. That's an easy one. Okay.
You had a toilet clog this morning.
Oh, this one had 4 Barbie dolls down the toilet. Somebody was flushing their dolls. Apparently, a little girl lived in that house. It says here.
She wanted to.
It's probably her brother. Let's be clear. I mean, like if you were to say, okay, there's something flushed down the toilet, you probably would blame the boy first.
Right. If you have a goldfish and you flush it down the toilet, it will not clog it up. But if you have an Oscar, you know, fish, is an Oscar a big fish? Apparently, the Oscar won't make its way down the whole toilet.
I can break down what an Oscar is. It's in the cichlid family, Larry. It can grow up to 5 pounds.
Oh my gosh! Well, no wonder it didn't go down.
Wow.
Yeah.
It'll grow according to the size of your tank.
Oh, well, he must have had a big tank, and it died, and he flushed it, and it didn't go all the way.
Oh, that's stupid. I mean, if you're flushing an Oscar that's that big, you're stupid. They can live for like 50 years, by the way.
Oh, wow.
They're a long-living freshwater brackish fish.
I'm going to get an Oscar. I should get some fish. I know the fish.
There you go.
My dad had. That's how I got into fish, was because my dad had Oscars.
Oh, really? Let's see. This one found some false teeth. I remember some false teeth in the toilet.
Yeah, that was a horrible story.
When I worked
Did you just say you found some false teeth in the toilet?
No, I did not. When I worked at Park Place, I came back to the facility one time after being out, and on the lawn, the maintenance man had a toilet, and he said to me, "What do you think is worth more, false teeth or a toilet? Because I got to break one of them." It's funny. They were stuck in there. Maybe that was actually his story right there.
Yeah.
And let's see, one more had a bat. A dead bat was in the drain.
Oh my.
Huh.
Wow, that's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Animals. Oh, here's an iguana too. A lot of animals.
Oh.
An iguana.
It's stupid.
Well, they're probably going in there for some reason.
Yeah.
Water or safety or something.
All right, I guess we gotta go. Galen, where's the Bloodmobile today?
Well, that was anticlimactic. The Bloodmobile, we're actually out on Wedgwood Lane out in the Villages Walmart, so
All right.
pretty happy to be out there.
All right. I'm going to keep my eye on the news. I'll be honest. If I find out that the two culprits were arrested and identified, then you don't get a pizza. Otherwise, you do. By noon.
All right. I'm excited.
Thank you again. Be careful out there.
All right. You guys are the best.
Thank you.
Bye, all.
Bye.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. An Army Lieutenant Colonel on the National Security Council, Alexander Vindman, is today's witness in the impeachment inquiry.